Let's go to the Let It Go Diet kitchen and make some turmeric citrus juice that I'm sure you're gonna love. Let's go. And hit that like button, the one that does the thumbs up. Hit that, hit subscribe. All right, we are behind the table in the Let It Go Diet kitchen. Today we're gonna go over that turmeric citrus drink that I know is delightful. It's gonna be peppery, it's gonna be sweet, and it's going to help with reducing inflammation in the body, reducing some pain in the joints and muscles, amongst other things. Maybe you are an athlete and you play basketball or something, or you've been taking the ibuprofen. There's better ways to do things, and we're going to do it with juicing. There are a lot of videos on juicing and using a blender. Some people want to tell you that you can use a blender for juicing, and you can. You absolutely can. There is additional work to it. I think it's labor intensive and it still has way too much fiber. This is a blender and this is a juicer. So we are going to remove the blender from the table. This is a juicer. I encourage everyone to get one. There are two different types. This is a slow turning juicer, and there's also a fast juicer. The difference with a slow juicer is that it uses a pressing force to extract the juice away from the vegetables or the fruit. And a fast juicer really does something a little bit different. It moves it quickly, it chops it up, and it's spitting out the juice pretty quick. I prefer to use a slow juicer. However, if you're wanting something that's equally just as good and reduces some time, get a fast juicer, because it reduces the time probably in half, and it's pretty painstaking at times to use a slow juicer. But at the end, I know it's a better product in such a way because it's pressing the fruit and vegetable, and when it comes out, it is straining into this dispenser container, and then we'll pour it into a juice. Healthy principles, healthy benefits of turmeric. First of all, in Indonesia, they drink it daily with a juice called jamu. Everyone say that? Jamu. The benefits of turmeric: it can help reduce pain, it can help improve muscles and joints, it has anti-nausea principles, it helps with losing weight, and for me, I'm doing it to help reduce pain and lose weight. We'll talk about that in a little bit. It helps with metabolism. Turmeric helps with depression and sleep. Go figure, I might drink it all tonight. It helps improve your skin. It can help with bloating and stomach digestion. It can help boost immunity, whether it's with a cold, a respiratory infection, or a chronic autoimmune deficiency. It can help neutralize free radicals, which helps cleanse the liver if you need to do a cleanse. It's an anti-cancerous, stabilizes diabetes, and even helps with dementia and Alzheimer's disease, precisely why I wrote these down. The ingredients: we got lemon, apple, oranges, cucumbers, black pepper, and the turmeric. We're going to use the whole root of the turmeric. I wanted to show you this drink that I bought at the store, and this one. I'm going to go with the shop first because this was $4, and there's some ingredients in it that to me are not all natural. This is a turmeric drink. This was $6, and by the time we're done, we're going to see how much of this pitcher will fill up, but I do know there's about 7 or 8 of these that will go in there. So we're looking at $35, maybe $40, who knows exactly. We would have to buy 7 of these or 8 of these to get the same amount that we'll fill up this pitcher with about $12 worth of vegetables. And not only that, the first ingredient for this $6 drink is water. Lemon juice, allulose syrup, that's a sweetener added to what they call a natural drink. So behind us we have our fruits and vegetables that will go in this drink, and the turmeric. When we'll get done, we'll weigh the turmeric. The reason why we're going to weigh the turmeric If you research Google, you will find that you should take about 1.5 to 3 grams of turmeric in a day. That's a dry powder. So we actually have the root from the flower. Turmeric is about 70% water, so we'll weigh it out to have about 12 to 18 grams per day. And I'm going to make 2 days worth of juice, so we'll probably have about 40, maybe 50 grams. I'm going to go a little bit higher just because it is a non-toxic root, and I'm just going to put a little bit more in there because I want to get rid of this back pain or help reduce the overall inflammation in my body or your body. Again, make sure you have a juicer. Let's get ready to wash everything, so come on over to the kitchen sink. The only thing I wanted to show you for washing off your fruits and vegetables, because my oranges actually, they're pretty dingy looking, and I won't use the peel when I juice, so I will remove the rind off the orange and the lemons, and I'll probably scrub the turmeric just to remove the skin off that. The scrub pad really removes the skin from the turmeric well. It's a dark looking turmeric, which is nice because the darker your turmeric is, they say it's better as far as having more health benefits. Next we're going to remove the rind from all the citrus fruits. They're not organic, and these oranges actually look pretty ratty. So we're going you want to remove the rind by peeling it off. All the time that you put into juicing and eating clean to better your body, there's a greater appreciation. So take the time, go through these necessary steps. Because our vegetables and fruits, they were not organic, I'm peeling everything. And hey, remember to have fun when you're doing this. Put on some music, dance a little bit, really get into making your juice and have fun with it. It takes time, so enjoy your time. Alright, we're almost to the fun part, which is juicing. I like to have all my utensils out, and I like to use a large pan for the fruits and vegetables that you'll use for your juice, so you might want to enjoy having the same thing. I have a stir. We're going to load it up. So this here is 50 grams, so we'll use that. Knife. Now we're going to cut up our fruits and vegetables. The reason why we're doing it, why are we cutting it up? It has a 1 inch or about 1.5 inch shoot. So there is about 1 inch to 1.5 inch hole that the vegetable can slide down, and that won't fit. So we have to cut it up. Again, if you're using a fast juicer and it's your first time purchasing your unit, I'd really get one with a large shoot that's like 3 inches. That way you almost can like drop down a whole apple. We're going to cut up everything into pieces that I know will fit into the juicer. And I like to keep things clean as I go along, only because if you just start the project juicing, you'll have peel and rind and water and things get sticky. So hey, just keep it neat, and by the time you're done, you'll be thankful. So when you're cutting your apple, you can go ahead and leave the core in there, just because the juicer will extract all the juice even with the core in there. It's pretty powerful. If you have organic fruits and vegetables, you really don't need to spend the time removing the peel, the rind, and the skin. I'm doing it just because everything I bought was not organic, except the apples and the turmeric. Oh, and by the way, turmeric, it stains everything. So if you touch it, it's very orange. If you place it on the counter, it will stain your countertop. So maybe use vinyl gloves, make sure you have a paper plate. And the same is true when you use beets or berries. We're going to use the black pepper because black pepper is really important in breaking down the turmeric. When it's broken down in the body, in the stomach and intestines, it breaks it down to curcumin. Curcumin is the one that has the anti-inflammatory and the antioxidant principles. So it's really important to use pepper. And if you remember that drink that I pulled out that I bought at the store, it didn't have pepper in it. So it's really not breaking down turmeric. So in this recipe, I guess I'm going to use about a teaspoon. I have no idea how to juice it, so I just decided what I'm going to do is put pepper all over everything. Everything is doused with pepper to help break down the turmeric. I wanted to bring up this juice again because there are 35 calories. 35 calories, which is great. It's low in calories. But a lemon has about 17 calories. Apples are about 95 calories per apple. An orange is 45 calories per orange. And a cucumber is about 30. The main ingredient in here is water. So they added water. They probably used 2 lemons and turmeric. We have 4 cucumbers, 4 oranges, 3 lemons, and 2 apples. And of course, 4 pieces of turmeric. Here's our turmeric. Just so you can see, it's about a finger's length. There's 3.5 pieces of the turmeric. So we know when we're done with this juice, we probably have more ingredients than they do in this juice. And this was $6. Normally you don't want to add a ton of fruit to your juice if you're looking to lose weight. I am doing this to get rid of some back pain and overall reduce the inflammation in my body because it really has been bothering me lately. Also, I'm gearing up to do the Let It Go diet. I am not really shilling this product. However, I really am starting it on Wednesday. Today is Monday, for those that would like to know. At one point, about 7 years ago, I was 199 pounds, and I just didn't want to go any further. I felt it was time for me to lose some weight. So I did the Let It Go diet, and I dropped my weight down to 168. More importantly, my blood pressure and my pulse dramatically reduced to a real normal, healthy level. My skin tone was more vibrant. I looked a lot younger. I strongly encourage you, again, I'm not shilling it, but I am going to do it, and I'm going to videotape my 21 days, showing you each day's worth of recipes. So at least follow me along with that, see if it's something you like, and just by watching the videos, you'll learn the recipes. But if you go to letitgodiet.com, you might be forwarded to another website called pulsecarpetride.com. Again, these are websites by my girlfriend and I. She's a dietitian, by the way. If you do decide to do the Let It Go diet or even this juice, you always want to consult with your doctor. Just because there's no sugar, sometimes you have reactions to stuff, just double check with your doctor. But again, her and I are into cryptocurrency. We have a website with some merchandise on it, so if we forward to pulsecarpetride.com, it's just for us to consolidate the 2 websites, save a little fees. Let's see how much juice this produces. 4 oranges, 3 lemons, 2 apples, 4 cucumbers, and of course the turmeric. We have 3.5 pieces of turmeric. We are using the cucumbers so we don't have to add water. There's no specific order. I just kind of toss it in there. More turmeric. We'll get the other turmeric in there as well. You'll see the pulp from the fruits and vegetables falling out into the container. The reason why that's important, getting rid of the pulp, is that's fiber. Getting rid of the fiber really helps your body use the micronutrients of the juice quickly. Your intestinal tract and stomach, they don't have to work hard trying to digest the fiber. So this is why having a juicer is critical, almost the #1 tool you need to have for eating clean and getting some real health benefits out of your juice. Okay, I've been juicing now for about 4 minutes, and I probably did about maybe half the pen. I'm gonna pour what we have so far, and look at the color of this juice. And you can see so far, just with 1/3 of it, there's just no comparison. This juice looks thicker, there's pepper in it, which pepper should be in it if you're using turmeric for anti-inflammatory benefits. So let's go ahead and continue with the juicing. All right, we are back. The juicing is done. It took 12 minutes to juice that whole pan. I cleaned along the way. Here's what is so critical. Again, going back to a blender, all this fiber would be in your blender. It's super hard to drink a juice from a blender. It just doesn't work. You need a straw. It would be super pulpy. I mean, it would be like, it would be just worse than a smoothie. So you're removing all the fiber from the juice. So what we have here is our Turmeric Citrus Juice to help alleviate some of my pain, some of your pain. Maybe you have a cold, maybe you have a chronic condition, and you're just really looking to use a natural way to reduce some of the inflammation, feel better, or heck, just to have a drink that is delicious. And we're going to do the taste test, and it's really hard to fake a taste test. I used turmeric some years ago, and I used just like a finger's length of turmeric, and it was so tough. With the cucumbers and the orange and the lemons, I really hope the sweetness will really tone down some of that peppery taste that turmeric has. Another 2 cucumbers for another $1, we would have been able to raise the fluid level quite a bit higher. But even at that, it's $12 worth of vegetables and fruit that went into this drink. And this was $6. Again, this is probably 2 lemons and a little bit of turmeric. And it actually has a sweetener in it. It tastes like a soda. If you do get into juicing, the taste is just, for me, it's so much better drinking it ice cold. My girlfriend really loves it at room temperature, so it really is personal preference. Cheers to you, cheers to good health. I mean, it's delicious. Absolutely delicious. And I'm really surprised I do not taste any of the pepper. If you really enjoyed watching this video, it's my first video. And the Google, YouTube algorithm really wants you to hit the subscribe button below and hit that like button, the one that does the thumbs up. Hit that, hit subscribe. This is Let It Go Diet. Turmeric citrus drink. Absolutely 100% delicious.